Metal Up, bro. This is CJ with CJOrtiz.com and MetzelMotivation.com. The first of a new 5-message series I'm doing this week on dealing with control freaks. Now, this is all shown in my Life Domination online coaching program, which is something I would love for you to join. I'll have more to say at the end of this video. Dealing with control freaks. If there's anything I can't stand, it's controlling people. If there's anything I can't stand, it's manipulative people. People who seek to dominate others. People who use the strength of their personality, who use their anger, who use their moodiness to try and control others. You see this happen in the workplace. You see this happen in school. You definitely see this happen in homes where some spouse tries to intimidate the other spouse, tries to control their children through moodiness, through anger, through self-pity, through sadness, through melancholy, through stress. All of these things utilized to control the behavior of other people. Why would anybody want to dominate others like that? Why would anybody seek to control other people? They do it all the time. In fact, I find there are two primary reasons that people will try to control other people. Number one, it's to exploit them. And number two, it's to oppress them. That means that a controlling person is essentially a predator. That is predatory behavior. To seek to exploit, take advantage of the resources, the time, and the energy of someone else, or to oppress them, to tyrannize over someone else. Why would anybody want to dominate somebody else? They do it to exploit, and they do it to oppress. And isn't that what you feel like? I'm sure you've been under someone at some point that tries to act like a control freak. They have to have their hand on everything. They want to control your behavior. They want to control the way you feel about them, the way you feel about your own life. In fact, their ultimate goal is to remove your personal power. They can't dominate you unless they first deal with your personal power. In other words, if you have some strength, they're going to try and wear you down. Wear you down until they get the upper hand in the relationship. This may happen, for example, when someone comes in who's newly employed, and the person who's a control freak is going to wear that person down until that person learns that this person is in control of everything, even if they don't bear the title manager. They're going to make sure that nobody challenges their rule because they rule through emotionalism and dominance. So anybody, you can find this anywhere. They can be control freaks seeking to dominate the lives, the emotions, the thoughts, the behavior, the outcome of other people's lives. We've all seen it. You manipulate this way, you control this way. They want to control the situation. They want to control the circumstances. They want to control the relationship. And so, again, they have to first go to war against your personal power. So, again, when a new employee comes in, that controlling person has to weaken them, has to dominate them. Now, there's other people who are just naturally more weak, right? They're just good people. They don't want to offend other people, or they're shy, or they're humble, or whatever. And so they're already weak. They hate conflict, right? They don't like getting in arguments with people. They don't like that. They're going to let themselves be walked on. That's easy prey, much like the predator in the wild goes after the weak, the sick, and the young. Anything that's weakness is going to draw that predatory behavior, right? And then they're going to seek to dominate. So either they will go to war against your personal power if you seem to be a strong person, or if you're weak, they're just going to move in very quickly and get that upper hand. These are the control freaks. And you have those who, of course, they can't leave well enough alone. They have to control every bit of everything, as if it all depended upon them, not willing to trust other people. That is also controlling behavior. And so we deal with these people, especially at home, especially in the workplace. These are the two places we contend with these sorts of personalities the most. And what an oppressive thing, what a terrible thing it is to be feeling always like you're taken advantage of, that people are walking over you, that there are people in your life who are controlling you, and you go in each day to work or whatever, and you say, no, not today. I'm not going to be controlled today. And sure enough, you end up back in that submissive, subordinate position once again, being walked on, afraid to challenge that person because they always know the right thing to say. They always know how to get angry enough or intimidating enough to shut you down. We have to get rid of that. We have to deal with that to break you free from this type of exploitation and oppression, for you to turn the tables on the predators in your life, to you to reverse the course of the control freaks in your life. This is so important. Granted, this is not your typical motivational type of message. You say, CJ, why are you, Metal Motivator, dealing with a subject like this? I deal with subjects like this all the time, especially in my coaching group, because I'm not just about motivation, okay? I'm about what creates personal liberty and gives you the freedom to become everything that you have the possibility to become. And to me, any motivational philosophy that limits things to just achieving goals, just being motivated, is a very kindergarten-like form of philosophy. What I want is you to see how your individualism, your personal liberty, you living your best life has an effect on creating a better world, right? We want to, again, as I define my definition of success, maximize all that you are, maximize all that you can do, and do them both for a purpose greater than yourself. And that purpose is always going to be make the world a better place. It doesn't mean you need to get on the internet and reach millions of people to make the world a better place. You can make your little corner of the world a better place. And part of that process is going to be dealing with difficult people, and specifically control freaks. Can you dig that? I hope you can. That's what I'm covering all this week in the Life Domination online coaching program. As I said at the outset, this is the first episode. There are 4 more episodes in this series. So if you'd like to see the rest of them, as well as have access to my complete archives in the vault of video series already covered in the group, we've done over 200 topics, including over 1,000 videos. So we've got you covered, all available in the Life Domination coaching group archives. The way it works is you sign up, you get invited into a private Facebook group, which I administrate. That gives you and I a chance to work together. The only other people in the group are people just like you. No negativity, right? No hate, no criticism, just other people trying to live their best life, achieve their goals, get over their stuff, get unstuck, and live their best life. That's what we do in the Life Domination Coaching Group. I started this in 2015. There's a lot of great people still with me from that time, and we would love to have you there. So you get access to the private Facebook group. You get access to the vault of over 1,000 videos and over 200 topics. I know you're thinking this has got to be expensive. No, it isn't. Less than $20 a month. You can quit anytime. There is no long-term contract. Sign up today. I'd love to have you. So, like to learn more, go to metalmotivation.com/Life Domination Coaching. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.